Seems like every year, for some reason, I spend less and less time outside of the state of Texas. What can I say? I love it here. It's still America. See, Paul made the mistake earlier in the season of telling me that he had a surplus deer issue and he needed somebody to come take care of it. So I hope you're ready. I didn't know how serious we were going to get about this doe hunt, so along with my Hoyt bow, I brought my whole arsenal of Red Arrow AR-10s and AR-15s. I mean, it's like George Washington said, stay strapped or get clapped, America. Let me just get a disclaimer out there before we start blooding up arrows and dulling broadheads on these does. All of these deer are going to needy families who wouldn't otherwise be able to have a meal. So when you see us whacking and stacking these does, they're all going to a good place. We got our gear unloaded and got in stand that first evening, and in classic Texas fashion, it didn't take long for the deer to show up. Now we just needed a big old nanny who wanted to be a movie star.
If that big doe gets broadside right there, I'm gonna shoot her. Right there, here we go. That deer is smoked. I love Texas.
That's a night-night shot right there. Night-night, keep your shot groups tight.
Oh man, look at that. If this is too graphic for y'all, y'all are watching the wrong channel and definitely the wrong show. She's all bloody because we made a good shot on her.
Hey man, I do not like to be on camera. Do not point that at me. I do not want to be on camera. Yeah.
Like I said before, I hope Paul knows what he's doing, giving me free reign on this doe patrol, because it's about to go down.
All right, right here. We kill that doe right there.
First morning in the stand and we are covered up with deer. The hard part with all these bucks around is getting one of these does to hold still long enough to get a shot.
Right here. You on her.
This is the beauty of bow hunting right here. As soon as this deer goes down, more deer start pouring back in.
Doe's coming in behind that buck. She's gonna come in here.
I'm selling tickets to the Meat Locker Express this morning, and there are deer lined up around the block. All aboard.
Right here. exactly the opposite of regular hunting. We were like, all right, as soon as the buck clears, I'm like, shoot this doe. But that's the third deer we just put in the pile.
Don't get lost in all the fun I'm having, everybody. I have a ton of reverence and respect for these animals, but it is exciting as a bow hunter to get this opportunity to get this many shots off on deer and to provide meat for not only your family, but a bunch more families.
I think we've done all the deer hunting we can do for one day, one morning. I don't think we can get away with anything else. This has been just a blood orgy.
Doe's coming in behind that buck.
I'll tell you what, killing is our business, and today, ladies and gentlemen, business is good. Well, pretty good morning. We got these all loaded up, so gonna get them back to the cooler, and it's about overdue for breakfast time, so.
It's day 2 and I've got 5 does down with my bow. I think it's time to let the raw 300 blackout and get some reps in. There she is.
That's another doe for the meat locker. It pulverized her though, didn't it? I love this little gun. Here, there's still deer milling around. We might get a second shot at another doe. Is it the one? There she is. Keep your eye on her.
These does are like a bunch of Mexican jumping beans. They won't sit still for anything.
See the one furthest to the right. I'm gonna kill her when I get a chance. Ready? Looking at us right now. Getting too far that way. Okay, see the other doe? It's coming out broadside. Yeah. The biggest one of all, right? Got her? No, it's behind the tree. I can barely make out her big. Is there any? Okay. How about now? Got her now. Alright.
That's the beauty of a suppressed weapon right there. It doesn't disturb the deer near as bad as a regular gunshot, and you don't blow your eardrums out.
Let's kill this one. Let me get her clear some sticks first. If she clears this brush, I'm gonna kill her. We had ourselves a little shooting gallery.
We ought to have 3 does laying out there dead. That, sure enough, got a little western.
We picked these does up and took them back to the cooler to add them to the pile.
What's your doe count up to now? For the year here, 8. 8? Yeah, 8.
I woke up that next morning in camp thinking, what was I supposed to do today? Oh yeah, kill more deer.
Here comes some does. here she comes back. She's coming down the road. Dead meat, baby.
That's why I shoot the arrows I do. I mean, 520 grains of freight train coming at you.
I'm gonna go drag my doe back behind the blind so other deer aren't deterred from coming in to eat.
Well, we got another doe coming in, and you know what they say about does. Once you shot one of them, you want to shoot the rest of them. With that Texas sun sinking low in the west, it looks like the good Lord's going to give us one more opportunity to get a rifle kill.
Get a doe in here. That's number 10.
We put a pretty good hurting on these deer so far with what little time we've had, and Paul has a little bit more killing to do still to get his numbers in balance.
Doe number 10. Thank you, buddy. This has been fun, man.
That's what it's all about, man. We're just down here in Texas making killing does great again. Up to this point, I've killed like 9 or 10 deer. To be honest, it's getting kind of hard to keep track, so we decided we were going to up the stakes a little bit on this hunt, build a brush blind, and get right down on the ground amongst them.
Well, boys and girls, another beautiful Texas evening. We got a little creative, and we're hunting off the ground tonight. So really tonight, we're just relying on our real tree to hide us in here. You really couldn't ask for a better day. The only thing that's not going so well right now is this face mask that I'm using to cover up my neck and my ears is full of prickly pear cactus stickers. Now they're all in my ears, my neck. So that might be a little bit frustrating tonight. Y'all watch this B-roll. I'm gonna pick these cactus out of my neck. There's a doe at the edge of the food plot just feeding. She's looking in the woods now like she sees something coming. Something in the field scared her.
Deer start piling out of the thicket, and we noticed that all the deer are looking back, and they're all acting really weird and spooky.
There's a coyote to the right. I'm gonna bust it.
Excuse my language there, but I got fired up. There's too many of these fawn eaters around. I got to kill him. Every time this buck looks back at the coyote lays down, waits till the buck's looking away, and then is working his way closer to these deer.
All right, you got him. All right, wait, he's coming this way. Stay on him, okay?
You know why we didn't see as many deer tonight as we thought? During coyote came in, started scaring these deer away, but the coyote had probably been hunting all in here and scared our deer off. We don't play that game, so we took care of him.
Once I put this coyote's lights out, we had a doe come in as close as I've ever been to a deer on the ground, probably. She got on top of us so fast, I didn't even have time to pick my bow up. I honestly think this deer looked in the blind and saw the candy wrapper that I had on the ground, because she didn't act like she saw us.